Hey everyone, John Pyron here. I wanted to send out this short video because I've been getting the question recently, John, you know what, I go to networking events and I don't seem to get anything out of them. Is this really a good strategy for lead generation? And I always say to them, you bet it is. You know what, nothing beats face-to-face, one-on-one conversation with another human being. The challenge is most people go to a networking event and they treat that as an opportunity to sell themselves and sell their services and puke all over people. And that's right, I said it, the word puke, because people puke all over people, their stuff, and then they wonder why they don't come out of there with any good, solid relationships. And what they don't understand is a networking event is not a place to be selling. It's not a place to set appointments. It's a place to generate leads and to find out if you want to develop a relationship with another human being. And so the key is focus on adding value to somebody's networking event instead of what you're going to get out of the networking event. See, it's like anything in life. If you go to the fireplace of life and you say, hey, fireplace, give me some heat, and then I'll put some wood in you. And that's not how it works. In order to get the warm heat, you got to put some wood in. And that's like any area of life. So if you want to go to a networking event and you want to get a lot out of the networking event, the first thing you got to do is switch your thinking and go, how can I add value to the networking event? Well, ask yourself that question. What is it that I can add value to this networking event? Maybe you can be a self-designated greeter. Tell people where the restrooms are and the food is and the drinks are. Maybe you can help the host introduce other people around. Maybe you can find a stranger in that event that looks like they're lost and introduce them to somebody that you know. See, I always look at ways to add value to a networking event, and then I focus all my Q&A and all my questions around getting to know them. Because ultimately, by doing that, somebody's going to ask me, so John, what is it that you do? Know exactly what you're going to say to that question when it gets asked, and know it ahead of time. I always say to people, you know what, I help business owners and salespeople all over the United States create massive amounts of cash flow in their business. That's what I do. And then I'm silent. And it begs the question. It's called an ICR. It's an interest-creating remark. And it begs the question, so John, how do you do that? You want to have a response to that. And I say, you know what, I tell you what, we're at a networking event. I'm just here to get to know people and meet people, and you sound like somebody that I'd really like to actually get to know a little bit better. And I tell you what, why don't we do this? Why don't we exchange cards, and I'll send you an email, give you some YouTube videos, some information that might be able to help you out, and I'll give you a link to my calendar, and you can book a time, and I'll give you a couple of ideas that can help you out. If that sounds good, go ahead and give me your card, and we'll go from there. And they always say yes to that. And then I go back to asking more about them. See, a networking event is a place to meet new people, develop relationships. It's not a place to sell your services or your product or service or, shove a card in somebody's face or any of that stuff. So if you're doing that kind of stuff, stop it. Have a plan when you go to the networking event how you can add value. Take your eyes off yourself and put them on other people, and you're going to be amazed at how better your life's going to be, number one, and about how much more you're going to get out of the networking event. If you want to reach out to me for any reason, get on my calendar for a free session, just go to my website at johnpyron.com. There's links to my calendar there. Or direct message me on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn. Until we talk again, make it a great day.